What's up, guys? I'm Charlie. A couple new projects here. We got a little PW80 Yamaha dirt bike and this 2000 Yamaha Big Bear 400. This we haven't heard run, that we have. We're going to be doing a muffler and carb on that. Well, he is. And I'm going to be going through this. This does not have a carb on it, have not heard it run. So we're going to see if we can get this fired up today and make sure that it's not, knocking. Something was rattling. I don't know what that was. So we'll do a quick walk around and get started. We have Ethan's little dirt bike we just recently picked up, 2-stroke. It does run. It would not idle. Tires are good. Plastics seem really good on it. I'll step through here. But it was missing a hose here that comes up here, so it was leaking gas out of that. You can see it all down through there. So I could tear this carb apart, clean it up, whatever, but a new carb for this was like 20 bucks. So just got a new carb. Stickers are a little bad, but tires seem decent. Holding there. Need to check brakes out on it yet. Seat's good shape. Don't look like it's been rode real hard. It's supposed to be rated up to about 35, 40 miles an hour. So should be decent. We picked up carb, picked up a silencer muffler for it because this one here is just, it's open and, quiet it down. We live in a neighborhood. So he's going to start with changing the muffler, and then I'm going to be helping a little bit with the carb swap on that. And then over here, I picked this up. Needs tires. I just aired those up, like literally. Just aired that up and pushed it. And it's flat. It's got no carb. It's really dirty. It came with a carb, so I'm hoping it's the right one. I bought a battery for it that's been on the tender for the last couple of days. Once we get this up and going, I'm going to be looking at changing maybe grips and the fuel. Put new tires on it, because these tires here are, I don't know. Those don't seem right. Hoping this thing's not knocking, pinging, or anything like that. It's got a little storage back here. It had controls for a winch. It does not have a winch on it anymore. When I bought this, he said the carb was gone or taken off, and the header pipe was broke. Said they fixed the header pipe. So I gotta look at that. Also, it's got this massive brush guard on the front and this holder. So that works. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, it's down underneath. Oh, right there. If you look right here, that is broke. That is where the front drive shaft goes for the four-wheel drive. So I want to make sure that this thing's not knocking or anything like that, and it goes in gear before I go sinking the money into that and seeing what it takes to change that. Oh, look. Is it alive? It is alive. It is building a nest. Okay. We are going to do some exterminating real quick. Alright, so that's taken care of. Man, this thing is dirty. Oh, what's that? Water tools? I absolutely know nothing at all about these, other than you can start them, ride them, and have a lot of fun. Never worked on one. Yeah, I know nothing But I know it's a 2000 Yamaha Big Bear 400 Buckmasters edition. Means it's a camo, which is really cool. But I picked this one up. It's in rough-ish shape, but it's not too bad. I mean, you know, that's broke. This is loose. Not a big deal. Taillight's broke. And this is the only place that the plastic is broke on. But I don't care about the plastic. The seat is shot, of course, like they all are. It's pretty rough. The biggest reason for picking this one up, even with everything that it needs, I got a title. It's got paperwork. I can register this. It's just phenomenal. Like, it's like gold. You know, diamond in the rough. So, we're going to, hey look, bolts. Always good to find bolts. Alright, we're probably going to, that one will work. Thank you. We're probably going to end up taking a shot back to this real quick. Try to vacuum some of this stuff up. I might even take some air and then we're going to get started on actually doing something. So let me run that through here real quick, and we'll be getting started. What he is going to do, I'm going to steal his milk crate here for a minute. Simple. This bolt right here. You're going to take that out. It looks like this just slips in here. We'll put the new one on. Put this bolt back in. Make sure it's slid in there. Put this bolt back in. Boom. Onto the carb. What we are going to do first thing is we're going to take this brand new battery and put it in here. Ordered that the other day, put it on the tender. It's been out here for about 2 days on the tender. We're going to put it in here and make sure nothing gets hot, melty, or smokes up. You know, no fires. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this battery set up. Get it down in there. Maybe we'll hit the starter button and see if this turns over that way. I did, because I don't know how long this thing has been sitting without a carb on it, so it's been open. So I pulled this, and it actually does pull. Well, they pulled way easier up there. Okay. This is going to go in that way, which does not make sense. I bought the batteries backwards. Well, we're going to make that work. I don't care.
Okay, I got it.
That way, you get more turn out of it. Okay. Fire test. Hopefully nothing catches fire because I'm screwing this on. I got some melty wires right here. That's why I was really wanting to do this. I don't know what this thing is. So, I don't know where this apparently bolts down somewhere too. I don't know. Hey, look at that. All right. Go ahead and put the new one on. All right, so not worried about all this. We got nothing. Got no lights. No power. I got no power to anything. That's not very tight. Maybe it's not making good connection. Oh. Well, what is this? Well, I don't know, and I don't know if it goes on this or not, but we're going to put it on here. Because why not? We got the exhaust on his dirt bike. We had to take the plastics off to do that. Yeah. And then we switched gears over to this. He's helping me out with this, and I'm teaching him how to read a voltmeter because we've got nothing. I put the battery in, we've got absolutely nothing. And so we're trying to clean up a couple connections, and this washer here is just, it's bad. I don't know if we're going to get that clean enough to get a good connection out of it or not. And then I don't know if I'm hooking this wire up in the right spot or not. I have no idea. So wonder if we can go without that. Got a 3-mile long extension here. All right. Hey. Oh, let me get a drink. The angle of the camera kind of sucks. What we're going to do is we're going to take this rack and this plastic off so I can trace wires. Yay, wiring. So much fun. Woo! I hate wiring. It's so tedious and boring. And
I mean, at least it's not as worse as trying to use that spin back on there.
I'm not, yeah, that muffler was a pain in the butt. I'm not sure. I don't know. The fuses look fine. I've got no neutral light, and I know it's in neutral because I can push it. We're not getting power. Past the battery. Alright, so let's get these plastics off. This bolt's on here, these 2 bolts. These 2 little brackets go down. And then these plastics, they got these little screws, it looks like. No? These are pretty much loose anyways. That means we can fix this stuff a little bit and everything too. So, I'll have to see what's holding this on. I don't know. Stuff, I guess. Hey, look, extra fuses. That's nice. All right, so let's get started getting this stuff off, and we'll be back. quit working last night. And I don't know what happened there at all. Just decided it didn't want to do it, so that's fine. Put this wire in, goes from power wire of the solenoid to the main power wire that runs up here, back there. It was broke off. Threw the carb on it. I got the carb put on his bike too. Last night I was out here pretty late, and we're at the point now of we throw some oil in this, throw some gas in it, jump the solenoid with a screwdriver, and hopefully it'll pop off. Went to a store this morning. They didn't have Yamaha Lube, which is what this calls for, so I went with an alternative ATV 4-stroke. It had the right numbers and stuff on the bottle. It was cheapy stuff. So, going to pour that in, pour some gas in this, and hit it with a screwdriver. Okay. Yeah, finally. Finally. Yeah, the tires are flat. We knew that. A little bit of oil ain't gonna hurt. Give me the gas. Yes. Alright, so we're going to pour this in there, spilling it everywhere. And it's running out. It's running out. Need a rag. Okay. I know why it ran out, because I'm an idiot and filled the wrong spot. Yeah, we got gas everywhere, and I'm about to make a bunch of sparks. Yeah. It's okay. It'll be alright. Let's tip that back. Well, I don't want this over here where I'm going to be making sparks. We have oil, and I poured some gas in it. I think I messed up and poured gas in the wrong spot, but we're going to hit the key and find out. Hopefully this thing doesn't go. I don't have a fire extinguisher. See what happens.
We got it. Let's go. We got it running.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're happy. Heard it pop off. I don't know what that loud clunk was when it shut off, though. I think the starter's hanging.
Holy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this thing hasn't ran in a while. It is quiet. Like, this thing. That still won't work. I say we get the fuel. We get the fuel tank put back on it. And get it fired back up and run it for a while. Run it for a little longer. Make sure that everything's We heard it run. And it sounded really good other than when it shut down. There was 2 issues. One, I'm an idiot. Put the gas in the wrong spot in the carb. Still worked. So technically I was right. Fuel goes here, not up there. That's air. I poured gas in the wrong spot. Whatever. I was in a hurry. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. I was rushing to get this thing fired up because I wanted to hear it run. I was, very, very in a hurry. I've got a fuel system kind of rigged in here. It's leaking. So it's got to be getting fuel. I cannot see it in the filter. Let's try to start it again. I can get it to start now. Of course, I got gas everywhere, about to make a bunch of sparks. Alright, so we're not getting fuel. Why are we not getting fuel? I put a new pitcock on. I don't see it, so let's pour some more in. Now I can at least see it. So I know we got plenty in there. Alright. I wanted the filter on here so I could see we were getting fuel. We are not. Why are we not getting fuel from the tank now? What are we doing? Well, we're getting fuel. That way. Give her a shot of this. Highly flammable stuff there. Shoot sparks. Oop, 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 oop. Oop, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I need a screwdriver, quick. Phillips. The X. Buy me an X screwdriver. Yes. Don't fall. All right. Well, why did that happen? Kidding me, right? Let's turn this off because I'm dumping gas everywhere at the moment. For some reason, another automatically just starts running out of the bottom of this thing. A lot of smoke. Alright, we need to let this air out. Okay, so I just got off the phone with my dad. Tried to blow in this. I'm not getting nothing. So we're going to pop the carb back off and tear it apart. I can get fuel from here to here, but I can't get any in here. So let me pop this off and check it out real quick. So pop the carb off of the four-wheeler because I cannot get fuel through here, and I can't blow through it. Called my dad, and I'm leaking fuel out of this. So this screw right here is messed up. So, boy, that rag I laid this on is dirty. So we're going to tear this apart real quick and see what the inside looks like. Okay, so carb's back on, hooked up. I haven't turned the fuel on yet. That should be on, and it's leaking out of the bottom. All right, so everything's good. Choke. Attempt number, I don't even know how many, but we don't have any leaks that I see. Fuel was on. I was able to blow through this a minute ago, so let's. She runs. A little smoky. As you can tell, this is a little different. We ended up having to order a bunch of stuff for this. We did get it running. We heard it run. It idles great. I am sucking too much air in the carb for it to run right. And I have to get, I had to order a drive shaft. So hopefully here soon, once I get those in, we can get this put back together and it'll be good to go. So, thanks for watching, thanks for checking it out. on to the next thing next weekend, and hopefully we can come back to this.